What's going on, YouTube? This is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World, and I'm just replying to, what's your name? I'll put you in the video right here, but he said, yes, do a video on a saltwater video. I've got like 3 more videos probably before this video actually comes out, but he said, yes, do a saltwater video, and I said, I'll do a compromise. My next video I film, I'll do saltwater and freshwater. That way everybody wins, except for the pond people. The pond people just cry in a little pit of sorrow. Anyways, I'm sorry guys, I like ponds too. If I didn't, I wouldn't have one. Anyways, let's talk about what's going on with the 55 gallon. I haven't really done anything to it in like months. I haven't even scraped the glass. And for like a month or two without even scraping the glass, I think this is pretty damn good. I did have one mishap. I said to somebody in the comments not too long ago that I said, let's just say I got a water change. Little warning to you guys, Everything's doing good in the tank. The coral's doing good, fish are doing good, everything's doing good. Don't worry about that. But I want to give you guys a little bit of warning. And you guys never see my scallop. He's starting to come out now. There's my scallop. Alright, anyways, a little bit of warning. 2 little fishes, phosphate reactors. I know the salt spray is pretty bad. I said I haven't touched this tank in probably 2 months besides feeding it. Anyways, give you guys a little bit of warning here. Where did it even go? Oh yeah, it's on this side. But my water in my sump would always drip out, always drip out, always drip out. It slowly go down. I was like, there's no way in hell that it's evaporating that fast. What is going on? Well, one day I came down here and the floor was flooded, and this little thing popped up just a little. I could turn back that valve. That's why I have more than one valve on here on the manifold. But a water just gushed down here, gravity fed, emptied the entire sump. That's why you put your heater, excuse the mess, but in the overflow, that way it can never drain. It can never be exposed to air. That way it can't crack on you. But yeah, this thing came off, and you see what it's doing? That's what it did all over the floor. It drained the sump. So I'm filling this back up with RDI. Well, it's already filled with RDI water. It's mixing with some salt, and let me check my little readings right now. And I know this ain't a perfect reading. I'm going to hit the needle later, but let's just estimate it's around, if it comes on, let's just say it's around 1.018.5 or something. I don't know. Let's just say it's around that. But yeah, 55 is doing good. I think I'm going to test my luck. I think I'm going to put more sea fans in here. More sea fans and more gorgonians. And this is the only thing that is stopping me, because I don't have any corals that really have stinging tentacles besides the anemone. My favorite saltwater fish are yellow tang and seahorses. I'm thinking about putting seahorses in the 55. Now the flow, obviously, it's dialed down as low as it can get. So yeah, that flow might be too much. Anyways, that's what's going on with the 55 gallon. Little pygmy angel doing good. Everybody's doing good in this tank. Let's look at the 125. Okay, don't mind me. That's not how I really sing. I actually can sing really good, but I don't let nobody hear it because I just don't like people hear me sing, because I just don't know. I don't like it. Anyways, guys, tank's doing good. I just released a video on adding 10 more Serpe tetras. Well, guess what I did today? I went back and got 10 more. So I got 21 Serpe tetras in this tank right now. My girlfriend made a really good suggestion. She was like, instead of doing number of schools, what if you just like one huge school? And I'm going to do a video on tetras, my top 10 or top 5 tetras or something like that soon. And she was like, why don't you just have like a school of 30 Serpes? And I was like, whoa, that's a good idea. And I'm acclimating them slowly in my tank so the biological system can catch up. But with tetras, you always want to get an odd number. That way they school together. You know, the local fish store owner, he made a good point when I bought these fish. He warned me about the odd number. I was like, oh yeah, I already know about that, don't worry. And he said, yeah, I don't understand why Mother Nature did that. You think it'd be an even number. But then again, I don't understand why Mother Nature made mosquitoes. They suck. And I said, yeah, I don't understand why Mother Nature made ticks. But, I mean, everything happens for reasons. Bee stings you, but if bees weren't around, all these other species of plants and animals would die because of the bees weren't there. Anyways, let's talk about the tank, and look what I'm going to be doing. It's some dollar store scissors. But, seriously, guys, get yourself some better scissors than this. Don't be like me. But, Lindophilia armatica is already established into my tank and starting to grow. When I first put these plants in my tank, they were crooked as hell because, like I said, it wasn't the guy's fault. It wasn't packaging. It was just the way they were growing in the tank to find the light. And now they're finding the light again. P. stellatus is doing good, or Pogostamen stellatus is doing good. Lindophilia sugulesi, or whatever it's called, is doing good, and the brown Hygrophila India is doing good too. All the plants are doing really good, but some of these plants are getting a little too big. It'll be my first trimming since actually, caring about this tank again. So I'm going to show you guys how to trim plants. Now, every plant's a little different, but for your typical stem plants, you can't really hurt them. Just don't go down too far. I'll show you an example with the Rotala. For every stem you cut of Rotala, you're going to get 2 more stems come up, so it'll make like a Y. You've got one stem where you cut them off and he grows 2 more back. It's like that, what do they say with a snake? You cut its head off and 2 more grows back. Exactly what happens with stem plants. A little tip though, when you're cutting your plants, make sure you don't have auto catfish or any other small fish in there, because I almost cut a auto catfish in half one day. But this right here is water sprite wisteria, and it's getting a little too big. And what I like to tell people, like their foreground plants and their plants that they're shaping like in Dutch style plant tanks, I like to say this: cut your plants like you're cutting hedges in the yard. You know what I mean by hedges, right? Like shrubbery. Cut them like you're cutting shrubbery, like you're trying to make a shape. Just don't go in and cut randomly, but cut them like a shape. And like I said, same thing with wisteria. The more you cut, the more bushy it's going to get, and the more it's going to go crazy. And actually with wisteria, when you cut it, it actually grows back really fast and it stresses out, and then it sends off a whole bunch of runners, and you got like 20 wisteria and stuff. So that's something also to think about. And what I'm going to do, you can see some of these Rotalas are growing a little higher here, and these ones aren't growing as fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ones here down a little bit, and what that's going to do is create a sloping effect. Like these are a little too tall compared to the rest in the back. So I'm just going to cut it at an angle and give it that sloping effect. And when these get big, you're going to see like a slide. It's going to be a sloping effect. Let me make sure you can see these Rotalas on this side here. There we go. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to do this one more Rotala, and I'm going to cut it off. But with Rotala, it's really simple. Just, you can't hurt it. Just go down, cut it off, and be on with your merry way. Just make sure you're not cutting, the plant. With stem plants, you can actually go down halfway, but the more you do it, the more experience you're going to get. And when you trim this stuff, guys, it's going to come back twice as fast. It's like getting a haircut or shaving. You guys know about shaving, right? It's just like that. It's going to come back with hell. It's going to come back with vengeance. Now that Rotala just got like really small and really ugly, but what I'm going to do, since I don't have time in the video, I'm going to take all these trimmings, see that pink? Oh, I love it. And I'm going to continue with my carpeting. Guys, this is Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I hope you like this video. Leave your suggestions for more videos and leave your opinion in the comments below. I will see you guys next time. Hit that subscribe